Our veteran politician Mathews Phosa has reportedly entered the race for the ANC presidency. Now, he was apparently nominated by one of the party's branches in Cape Town. But will the former Mpumalanga premier and the ANC treasurer pose a challenge to the likes of Cyril Ramaphosa and Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma? Well, let's hear from the man himself. Phosa joins me now in studio. Thank you so much this morning, Dr. Phosa, for your time.
Thank you for inviting me.
You know, you walk into a newsroom today and the headlines are talking about Cyril Ramaphosa for presidency, Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma for presidency, and now suddenly your name is to be added amongst these. How do you feel about that?
I think it's too early to feel anything really, except to respect the voices which say those things. And those comrades are entitled to be nominated, like as much as I'm entitled to be nominated. None of us is more important than the other for the organization, and we should humble ourselves. The nominations will start in around June, and these are not really total nominations. It's a state of intentions of minds of people, and one must respect that. There is a vibrancy about our democracy within the ANC and the party. I think we should welcome that.
Now, you've already accepted this nomination for presidency. Do you think that you stand a chance?
Everyone stands a chance.
No, I'm asking you, do you think that you stand a chance?
I do.
What makes you think so?
I'm an old member of the ANC, served on the underground, everywhere, risked my whole youth, my whole life, like any one of them. And no sacrifice was more important than the other.
Why do you think that you would make a good president?
Because I believe in our constitution. I believe that we should listen to the voices of the Mandelas, who said we are one nation, we must build one nation. We must understand we come from a difficult past, and we should agree now ourselves about the program of unity. How do you grow the economy? How do you ensure there's policy stability and price stability? How do you ensure that we create jobs? Make sure that we support renewable energies, not nuclear energies, because those are just unaffordable to us. Make sure that there's proper water and sanitation for the poor people, that there's education, then there's health for our people, and focus on that, not on self-enrichment and enrichment of our friends. I think we must stay away from that.
Are you on the campaign trail already? Sounds like it.
You're asking me questions. I'm showing that I've thought about it.
Yeah.
I know what's wrong. Serve the people. We're on the right way.
Now, one of the big issues that you would have to confront is getting support within the ANC ultimately to rise to the highest office. Do you think that you would be able to garner that support? I
didn't ask to be nominated in the Western Cape. They came to me, they asked me, they said you have to say something about what we think. And that has unleashed responses from Eastern Cape, KwaZulu-Natal, Limpopo, Mpumalanga. Let's wait. It's too early to count the eggs.
Yes, but as a seasoned politician, and you know better than most how exactly the inner machinations of the ANC work, so you're very aware that at the end of the day it does become a numbers game, and you're thinking, if I'm accepting this nomination, I don't just want to put my name out there for nothing. I've got to have a sense of this is something that could happen.
I've more than that sense. I've campaigned for many people in the ANC myself. I'm an organizer, I'm a campaigner. So I know what it is, I know what it takes. It's not easy. The time will come when we'll start campaigning, I'm sure. Now it's no time for campaigning. We're listening to these riff-raff voices sometimes. Don't boo me, then otherwise my tell me not to come to the party.
Mpumalanga Premier David Mabuza has accused you of trying to discredit him. At the time, he said the reasons why there had been this manufacturing of an intelligence report apparently by you was because you were trying to get some kind of political clout, that these have been your ambitions all along. Is that the case?
He's talking nonsense, and I said it publicly several times. I don't want to run him down, and I recruited him when he was a baby, so for me he's just a baby talking nonsense.
But are you and him now facing tensions in Mpumalanga? You're the former provincial premier of Mpumalanga, and so certainly you're contesting the same ground, really.
No, if I would contest, I'll contest South Africa. Mpumalanga is a little corner there to have to add on. This young man, I brought him up. He's not my enemy, and he's not going to be my enemy because he's telling lies. And we're in court now. We shouldn't go deep into the matter. It's sub judice, and let's wait for the judge to pronounce. I am almost confident the judge will dismiss this case.
But do you think that you would be able to get all those that are behind Mabuza now, who has also been named amongst some of the lists that we're seeing?
They're phoning me every day. They're phoning me every day. I'm relaxed in my skin. Relax, my dear sister.
Okay. Now, anyone currently who's in the hat for presidency obviously realizes that it's going to be quite a showdown. I mean, by the time we get to December, who knows how many candidates would be on that list. Are you ready for a fight?
Let me tell you, I think it would be very healthy to have more candidates on the list. It will affirm the ANC as a democratic movement, rather than people being anointed by those who want to anoint them. I don't believe democracy is about anointing and dynasties. I think people in the democracy must choose who they want. So welcome to the number if it increases.
How would you bring something different to the ANC? You're talking about corruption that plagues it. You're talking about cronyism that currently also plague the ANC. How would you bring something different? And you know, you've been the Treasurer General of the ANC before. Why was this creep allowed to happen to begin with?
Let me tell you, I did not know when I was a Treasurer that the Nkandla was being built. I did not know that someone was plotting a nuclear plant with the Guptas and whoever. So many things we did not know, and they've come up. And in our own closed sessions, we've raised some of these issues. They became public when they went to Public Protector and other people. So I don't want to go into that. The fact of the matter is the ANC was clean all the time. Mandela ran a clean ANC, and Lutule and other people like Tambo, they didn't have stories. They were dignified. We want to restore the dignity of the movement so that we can restore the trust of our people in the movement. What happened in August last year in local government is that the trust of our people has collapsed. And we need to restore that trust and rebuild the movement afresh.
But in order to restore that trust, Ndate Phosa, you then as a potential candidate would need to show how you are going to move from what has become, to a large extent, the status quo. And so, you know, you'd need to show with your track record, you'd need to show some kind of evidence so that the electorate could actually trust you and take you seriously.
I just need the branches to trust me. And from there, we can take it from there. The campaign has not started.
So are you saying that come the end of December 2017, we could potentially be looking at you as the leader of the ANC and subsequently the leader of the country?
You know what Cicero once said? He said, whoever predicts the outcome of an election is not very intelligent.
And is it something that you want very badly right now?
No, but I believe that I'm a loyal member of the ANC. It will not die under my nose.
And so you're willing to just fight for what's right, for what you believe is right in the party?
I know the party very well. I've been in the army, I've been a commander, I've been everything. So I can't let these things, the work of Lutule and many others, Mandela, just go into ashes because we want to feed a few greedy people. Seriously? That's not...
what makes you better than Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma and Cyril Ramaphosa?
Let me tell you, I'm not going to run down any of my comrades. I respect them, and I will never decampaign them. I said so even in Western Cape. So I think they respect me too. So let's not compare. We're all comrades.
But we have to compare for purposes. That's what elections are about. Well, you're choosing, and so by virtue of decision making, you're comparing, candidates, and you're seeing which one is better.
Let those who nominate us compare. We shouldn't be loud-mouthed about who I'm better than Kathy. No, that's too shallow.
Okay. All right, Ndate Phosa, I look forward to engaging with you further in the coming months.
You're welcome. You must stand as a candidate.
All the best with your campaigns.
Thank you.
The best with your campaigns.
Thank you.
Veteran politician Mathews Phosa, he's accepted a nomination for the ANC presidency.